Hi, folks. My sincere apologies, as I've really been trying to get this stuff out, but I've just been really, I know, we've all heard it, but I have been really busy. I'm out of town right now. As you can see, um, beautiful downtown Columbus, Ohio. However, I do need to get this done because I rushed to put a video on my channel. And even though it was pretty cool because I was out in the woods, it was just while I took a break from hunting, um, my mind was clearly, going off into tangents. And when I'd go off into tangent, I'd forget about what I, originally started talking about. So let me break it down. Number one, why, do we really need to be talking about this stuff? And I think that's pretty evident for those of us who have had experience with them. And when I say them, I'm talking about Sasquatch, BIGFOOT. There are so many names, and this is nothing, there's no more trying to prove. Okay? They are proven. It'll take you 15 minutes, half an hour. Actually, if you really want to find, all you need to satisfy your curiosity, that's fine. Take an hour. But they're proven. Their existence has been proven. There are, I believe, 7 states in the United States where it's illegal to shoot a Sasquatch. Now, that doesn't just happen for the heck of it. So look that up, because I know Maine's one of them. But, and I know that there are places in Canada too. And Todd Standing, I believe, has been really petitioning the British Columbia government. I'm not sure. You have to look at Todd's stuff. Now, I've seen Todd get a bad rap, but I don't know why. Because that man has got a set of kahunas on him like nobody's business. Who goes out, hundreds of miles into the wilderness by themselves with a ghillie suit and a camera to, lay in one spot for days to get footage of the day watchers? And the day watchers are the ones that do just that. They sit on a specific spot on the mountain, usually higher up, and they watch for humans. And they're basically sentries. And he's got some just incredible footage, the best footage have ever seen, and it is authentic. But go back to 1967, and the Patterson-Gimlin footage is it's proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. So if you're one of those people that just don't believe there has to be a body, blah blah blah, I don't know what to tell you. You're probably never going to figure it out until one walks up behind you and smacks, the living crap out of you. But like I had mentioned before, Steve from HowToHunt.com has been doing a great job in exposing a lot of these people and dealing with the people who, give us, those of us who have had experiences, a hard time. I had my brother-in-law, who's a wildlife biologist, really, kind of laughing at me, and I was unbelievably offended. I wanted to pop his head right off, but, family, can't do that. However, this is no fake, subject, and you've just got to be so careful where you go and how you go about finding this information. Because if you're going to watch Finding Bigfoot on television, you're going the wrong way. See, the government, who is fully aware of these, and the FBI has even recently come out with confirming reports. Special forces have been, sent after some bad ones. Just like people, there are the bad eggs within the Bigfoot community. The only problem is that these bad eggs can snap a 6-inch diameter tree like a twig 9 feet off the ground. So they're unbelievably strong, and pissing them off is not a good thing. And that kind of leads me into another area. When I talked about people trying to make money off of this stuff, there are some organizations out there that will take you on expeditions. Now, in Ohio, when I had my last encounter, I was really shaken up because it was really terrifying. And I sent my story. It took me a couple of months just to kind of piece it all together in my head, because your mind does not process this stuff right. When you're out in the woods and you hear the growl and you have rocks thrown at you, it just doesn't make sense. So it takes a while. But I sent my story to, I believe it is Ohio Bigfoot Research Organization or something along those lines, on Facebook, and everybody was unbelievably warm, empathetic, sympathetic, whatever you want to call it. Not one unkind thing said to me. So that was nice. Now, on the flip side, you get these organizations, and I'm talking about BFRO in Ohio. If you want to find out more about these creatures and you want to go outside and look for evidence, don't go on one of these expeditions. I was just on the BFRO website. The expeditions cost anywhere from $300 to $500. Okay? And I thought, wow, they must have camp set up, all your meals, everything. Nada. You have to bring all your own food, all your own equipment, everything. They don't supply you with anything except a t-shirt. $500? Are you kidding me? And that money pretty much goes to the guide and the BFRO organization. So they split it up. And they say it's for permits or licenses or whatever's needed. And I can tell you that the majority of places in Ohio have no zoning issues that you will ever need to permit for. If it's a campground that you're staying at and they're paying it, it should just be that fee. What's this $500 per person? I mean, if you got 10 people, you're talking about $5,000. 20 people, $10,000. For what? So they can put it in their pocket, walk away. Because I guarantee you're not going to see anything. All right? If you want answers, going out in the woods with a group of usually novice outdoors people. A lot of these people are not experienced outdoorsmen and women. And walking around at night with cameras and lights, banging on trees and whooping or whatever the heck they call it, is going to make sure of one thing, that you do not see one. Okay, now you might get one that's a child that wants to mess with you, or you might get one that's not right in the head and wants to come out and kill you. So either way, bad idea. Just don't do it. The best way, and I'll end this video with this, the best way to get out there and have an experience for yourself, if that's what you want. Trust me, I didn't want any of mine. I've had 6 encounters. Take them all back. I don't want anything to do with them. I can't undo what's been done to me as far as the effect it's had on my life, and not to mention the ridicule and laughter and stuff like that you have to put up with. But going out in the woods by yourself or with a friend, sitting around a campfire with good smelling food on the grill and music. They love music. They love to come in and check out this weird sound. Or not weird, I'm sure they've heard a lot of the times, depending on where you're at on the planet. But, smell of food and music, simple curiosity. That's the way you are going to run into one if you're going to. All right? You have a great day, and be safe, and don't go out there with people that you're unfamiliar with that say they're outdoorsmen, because I'd really hate to see anybody getting hurt, because a lot of people have been killed by these. And I'll get into that into my next one. All right? Y'all take care. God bless.